You're watching Cox Connections only on Cox 11. The Five Points Community Farm Market has been a staple in our community by not only growing fresh produce, but by also creating programs that help consumers understand and appreciate what they eat. Joining me to talk about some of the special programs that they have as the market celebrates 10 years is Bev Seal. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, tell us a little bit about this effort, 5 Points and growing your own food and eating local and all that great stuff.
It's very, very exciting. We started 10 years ago in a vacant lot under a tent, and today we have a 6,400 square foot indoor year-round market.
So 10 years. Now, I have to ask the question, is that, I'm assuming that that is a long time because most of these efforts don't last that long.
It seems long to me. Yeah. But yes, we've changed and we've tweaked over the years, and we still continue to see what needs to be done and continue to tweak as we go.
So let's shift just a little bit. Let's talk about the farming industry in this region and throughout the Commonwealth. Tell me a little bit about what are the challenges, what's going on in the farming industry?
Well, when we started, I knew that the average age of a Virginia farmer then was like 50. Today it is 60 plus. So I knew that we had to do something to inspire and encourage young people, but at the same time keep the farmers that we had farming. We're losing small farmers yearly. I mean, it's very sad to see the small family farms that we're losing. I know the Eastern Shore has lost quite a bit.
And why is that important to me or to anyone listening?
Because it's what you eat. And the closer you are to your food source, the more nutritional value you get. So if you're getting produce from California or the Midwest, by the time it gets here, it's lost most of its a pretty good percentage of its value.
So even if I'm buying organic, what I think is very healthy food, you're saying because it's traveling so far that I'm losing a certain amount of nutritional value in that.
Yes, and I want to preface that by saying also a lot of our small farmers don't use the herbicides and the pesticides because they just simply can't afford it. And what we try to do is meet with our farmers and encourage them to grow organically and use organic practices, but it costs a lot of money to be certified organic. So eating locally is almost better than eating organic in some ways.
Why isn't that understood? I mean, I thought I was pretty knowledgeable about this, but obviously I'm not.
Why isn't eating healthy understood? We're not trained to think that way because we're always in a hurry, we're in a rush, we've got to get it, and eating is not the art that it should be, in my opinion, because not only do we need to grow our food, but we need to learn how to cook our food. We have so lost the art of preparing fresh food. A lot of people don't buy fresh because they don't know how to prepare it. We've lost a generation in there, and that's very sad.
Wow, and so again, the market, I guess you also act as an incubator for small businesses. Tell me a little bit about that.
We have a small business incubator because we're, just like small farms, we're all about small businesses. We have Green Alternatives, which is a recycle, reuse, renew. They're all about renewing things, and we have a recycling program there. We have a leaf of tea, which is your fresh herbal teas. We have Sabrosa Foods, which has bell pepper salsa instead of tomato based because it's better for you. It doesn't have the heartburn. You don't get the heartburn. We have Lenora Bell cookies. And then we have our Get Fresh Cafe, which we take the fresh local produce from our floor and make it into some wonderful, wonderful food.
So that's neat that you're actually developing these vendors, and I think we have some snapshots of the market. But beyond selling produce and even creating this incubator, you also have other programs that you...
We have programs. We have a CSA, which is a community-supported agriculture, which is a weekly subscription where people come in and they never know what they're going to get. It's just what's in season. And right now we're in region, not so much local, but some local, some regional. And we also teach workshops on square foot gardening, canning, raising chickens, bees. We try to inform the public as much as we possibly can about what is out there and how to be and become more sustainable in our living.
Yeah, because there is a lot of information. I'm just listening to you now, and there's so much we don't know. I mean, this issue, because I've heard people say they're religious about, my wife is one of them, eating organic, and that's the main thing you have to do. But you're sitting here saying, no, more important than organic is, you know, where's this food coming from? And if it's not local, you're losing a certain amount of nutritional value.
That's correct. And the other part of it is that organic foods have become rather pricey, and a lot of folks, and we try to have good food for good people. And by that I mean for all people. And sometimes you price yourself out of the market if it's a little too high end. What we have discovered, particularly with our meats, if there's no antibiotics and no hormones in them, that's what we strive for. We do have organic, we have grass-fed beef, but we also want to offer a more affordable product because not everybody can afford organic.
Makes
so
sense.
we're trying to strike that balance.
So we only have a couple of minutes, maybe a minute left. What's the message? What's the call to action?
The call to action
for someone listening to this?
Is to grow something.
Grow
and people
something.
think I'm crazy, which I am, but I want people to go out and grow something. Get a pot in your, if you don't have the space, grow a tomato plant, grow a pepper plant, grow something. And once you've tasted that, you'll never go back to, it will be very difficult.
You'll see that growing local, having your food source close to you.
And connecting yourself. And if you do that and you support local, that's shop local first, and then eat healthy. Commit to eating healthy.
And again, the market is located in...
It's 2500 Church Street, just 4 blocks south of the zoo, and we're open year-round. We're open Thursday through Sunday.
And how did you end up getting into this, Bev? I have to ask that question.
Well, Were
you a farmer early
no,
on?
I was not. I was in marketing and advertising, and I was invited to a meeting at 5 Points, and we formed a partnership, and the farm market is a project of the 5 Points Partnership.
Wow. Well, what a great service that you're providing, not only from an educational point of view, but also from a business creation point of view in terms of creating these incubators where other businesses, and that may be another call to action for someone who's thinking about doing something in this space to really attach with you.
That would be great.
Well, listen, I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join us today and educating us about a very important topic.
Thank
you very much. I will certainly do that. Well, stay with us. We're keeping you connected to our shared community. We'll have more Cox Connections right after this.